Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Rigid Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. This morning is July 5th. I receive my good. And our scriptural reference this morning is Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Whatever things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. So our reading begins. How simply Jesus tells us that whatever we need, we shall receive if we believe that we have it. It is so hard then for us to believe that the divine gift is forever made. Prayer is a sincere desire to enter into conscious union with the divine presence and to receive from it every good thing that makes life worthwhile. The truth leads me into a more abundant spiritual life. It also leads me into the possession of everything necessary to my well-being here on earth. When I discover the inner kingdom, with its spiritual gifts, the material gifts which shadow forth this inner kingdom will also make their appearance. I now learn to forget the wrong that may have appeared in my outer world. In turning with gratitude to the inner light, I think upon those things which are good. In doing this, I become emancipated from my previous bondage. My prayer today is one of affirmation. It incorporates a complete acceptance of the divine beneficence and eternal givingness of the Spirit. Today, I lift my cup of acceptance, knowing that the universal horn of plenty fills it to overflowing. This shall include everything I need, whether it be health, happiness, or wisdom. Today my mind is open and my consciousness receives the kingdom into itself. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. Breathing in, I recognize it as the breath of life breathing me. That while I slept, it breathed me. With no effort from my physical awareness, life lived me as I slept. Life nourished itself as my body, replenishing its reserves in this physical realm. One power, one presence. This is creation. It is all there is. That it sustains itself when the physical is unaware of the physical. Evidences the connectedness of creation to something greater than that which is created. And so I know that I am inextricably connected to something greater than this individualized version of creation as me. And yet I know that because there is only one source and one substance, I must be made out of it. And being made out of it, I must contain it. And so I allow myself to own, to really own the essence of my being. I allow myself to declare, to own, to recognize that within me is the perfect, harmonious operation of one. That within me is the power of creation itself. To use creation, to use all of my divine birthright in alignment with itself, to bring about the abundance of life. That the singular requirement is that I believe that everything that the heart desires already exists, already abides within creation itself. That infinite possibility is the very nature of creation. That I am a point of divine distribution, of eternal creation that already exists, that there is no waiting for anything to be created, that the only waiting period is whatever it takes to resolve all of the hesitation, all of the doubt that continues to exist within my conditioned thinking. And so I invite, I welcome, I celebrate every idea, every hesitation, every fear, every misrepresentation that blocks my experience of my divine birthright to bubble to my awareness, to be neutralized, to be resolved, to be transformed. Because I understand that is what blocks my experience of my good. That everything I desire is already fully present. So I remove the barriers, allowing myself to experience what is, what has always been. My abundant nature as a spiritual being. as an individualized expression of absolute abundance. Grateful. Grateful to understand, to glimpse the truth of the enormity of grace, the enormity of life's giving to itself, the enormity that I am that informed, the enormity that there is no thing I can earn because all has been given to me freely, unconditionally, without qualification. I allow myself to celebrate that, to truly absorb that, to live into that truth, to celebrate that every desire is met before I see it in physical form. No longer willing to require proof. I celebrate that all already is. That every need, every desire is already fulfilled in the grace and the givingness of life to life, God to God, the self to the self, however we phrase it. I know that it is done, and so I celebrate. And it is from this celebration, from this overwhelming, saturating sense of gratitude that I release. That I release all doubt and fear that would hinder the fulfillment of my word. I release any thought unlike the truth of what I have spoken. This is how I release my word. I release all barriers to it. And I receive. And I receive. And I receive. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is.